this community. And he said, I don't have the might. I'm working as a senior intelligence officer for the police, and I'm doing my PhD. All right, I have to beg and plead that please, I can't combine this with that in our family back home. You understand? So the people see what you can do and they beg you to do it in some other nations. Here in our own, we do it by all means, even to the extent of killing people. That shows that it's not the interest of the people that you have at heart, but that's why you want to go in there. It's because you want to go and do something else. All right, you want to go and steal. My prayer is that Governor Adeleke will, work better than the first, at least to appreciate and to appreciate the kind of trust that the people have in him, because it was a slide. The victory was a slide, and it was a great one, and it's good for democracy, Nigeria. Before the election, it was being interviewed. There was an interview that I listened to, and the person interviewed was saying, "Aren't you afraid, Governor? You are the only accord party governor in Nigeria, and in 2 days' time, they're going to be having 34 governors of APC coming to your state to give support to the flag bearer of APC." And he said, it doesn't matter, he said, they don't call me bulldozer or whatever for nothing. He said, let the people speak, and decided.
Yes, congratulations to him. So speaking about the strategies of him coming into power, attending to the civil servants and the workers, Dr. Oluyole, now, what do you make of him moving from PDP to Accord Party? Do you feel like this was strategic also? And let's also bear in mind the recent play, would I call it play or political strategy that has been happening for this election of many governors moving from their party to APC just to contest in this election, trying to turn it into a one-party system. What do you make of all of this?
Well, just like I said earlier, I said in quotes, I'm a realist about certain pronouncements, and it's based on my experience, personal experience. You see, in politics, sometimes not even the best candidate that way. But the ones that all factors favor most. That's another funny thing that people don't understand about politics. Sometimes it's like we've had situations of people who go to school. They come out with F9, or drop out of school. They ended up as great inventors. Why those with first class don't make as much impact? So a lot of factors goes into deciding whether this is this or this is that. But be that as it may, I am of the opinion that Governor Adeleke has his own shares of the merit and merit, and he will learn, and he should learn from the magnanimity of the people of Osun State to do more, or to do better. That's a very better word, to do better, because it's not as if he's not doing anything, but he should also do better than that. Now, you see, when politicians move from party to party, I want to tell you that in Nigeria we don't have ideology, political ideology, and that is part of the game. And that is why you see politicians poaching membership from one party to the other. I will tell you one of the things that is the ongoing of APC in this Osun election is that they became too arrogant and too confident.
That's true. Yeah.
That one, possibly they have the federal might. So most of their gladiators who are supposed to work at home and bring in more people on board started erecting fences around themselves, in the sense that instead of looking for more membership, they were actually driving some people away, thinking that we don't need you to win election. You understand? That is one. Two was a very good decision. Otherwise, perhaps it won't be on the ballot today to even become the governor.
Sure.
You know, it was a foresight on his part, because before even the issue of the PDP was decided, he has already said it that this is not a platform that I can use, it is risky. You understand? And that decision worked well for him, because the Supreme Court has not even finally pronounced on him before he decided to move to accord. It's not after. So which means he was not leaving anything to chance. That's why I said he's a good player in that direction. Then two, the issue of politicians cross capital, people think it's a crime or something. I've always said it that as long as we don't have that, but people don't come together because they have the same
ideology.
at the head that this is our vision for Nigeria and all look the same. No, people just do for the convenience of winning election. You understand that I need a platform. That's why you will see some unpopular people. They will win on the platform of a popular party. Does that make them good people? It doesn't. But such people will not be boasting. Yes, I am the one my people want. Is that the truth? You understand now? Because some, I'm not being particular about Osun now. I'm just answering your question that when people move from one party to another. Now, what that means by bandwagon effect in politics is that when people see this person is likely to win election, of course they will move towards that direction. Just like before the election, people like Oluyole, they jump ship. People are expecting to support Adeleke, but he went for Ambo. You understand now? Because as of that time, he was doing certain calculations, which I think, I might be wrong, but that's what I think. He thought the federal might will be deployed. And don't be surprised, that was what many party or politicians in Osun were waiting for. They were waiting for display of federal, they were not working. You understand? And it's Adeleke that now got that advantage. He became afraid himself, so he walked out. Inadvertently, they helped him to become more serious. You understand that? They helped him to now take things serious. And that was why he was shouting that, look, any small thing, you say they want to re-go. And it's right.
You would have to pick up on that.
But isn't it dangerous when candidates can just defect from one party to the other, and these parties are no longer there?
Yes, we'll be asking that after the news. We'll go on a commercial, on a break, and then we'll bring you the news at 11, and we'll continue with the rest of the.
Ohun èlò tuntun kan ti wà fún sísè àwọn oúnjẹ aládùn. Ṣé lóòótọ́? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, Tasty Cube chicken flavour ni o, tí wọ́n ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn èròjà àbáláyé láti sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe ìdájẹ́. Ohun ti gba ti Tasty Cube chicken flavour lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹja fara o, sáré lọ ra Tasty Cube chicken flavour tiẹ̀ lónìí láti máa jẹ̀gbádùn oúnjẹ àjẹpọ́nù ńlá. Tasty Cubes chicken flavour ó ń fún wa lóúnjẹ tó gbádùn. Tasty Cubes chicken flavour ó wà lọ́lọ́gọ́rùn-ún gíráàmù, ọlọ́gọ́rùn-ún mẹ́rin gíráàmù àti ọlọ́gọ́rùn-ún mẹ́fà gíráàmù. Ó tún wà níyẹ̀ fún.
The time is 11 o'clock. Good morning, the news on the hour. The federal government has released a 3-day weather forecast warning Nigerians to expect thunderstorm and moderate rainfall in several parts of the country from Sunday to Tuesday. The forecast was issued by the Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NIMET, in its latest weather outlook released in Abuja, with the agency predicting varying weather conditions across the northern, north central and southern parts of the country. NIMET possible early morning thunderstorms. Light rainfall is expected in parts of Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Kaduna, Borno, Taraba and Adamawa states. In the north central region, the agency forecasts sunny skies with patches of clouds and possible early morning thunderstorms. The Oluyole Investment Company Limited has announced that GCR Ratings has assigned the group a national scale long-term issuer rating of AA negative and short-term issuer rating of A1 positive, with a stable outlook in recognition of the company's strong portfolio and conservative financial profile. Commenting on the rating, the group chairman, Dr. Tola Kasali, noted that the AA negative rating reflects the group's conservative leverage, strong liquidity and the quality of its underlying assets, even as it navigates the complexities of frontier markets. The Oluyole Group Managing Director, Mr. Abdurrahman Yunusa, expressed delight at the outcome of the rigorous assignment, noting that GCR's rating confirms the group's strong liquidity coverage of approximately 2 times over the next 24 months, supported by a liquid listed portfolio valued at over 80 billion naira and encumbered cash of 4.8 billion naira. He emphasized that the balance sheet remains largely ungeared and the modest 3 billion naira bond at the subsidiary Wema Bond Limited is well within servicing capacity. Looking ahead, Mr. Yunusa disclosed that the group is executing a deliberate strategy to deploy up to $200 million over the next 3 to 5 years in hospitality, real estate, logistics, and power. A press release by the conglomerate head of branding and communication, Mr. Victor Ayetoro, noted an ungeared balance sheet across most of the reviewed period and robust debt servicing capacity, while liquidity sources exceed uses by approximately 2 times over the 24-month horizon, even after applying a 25% stress test to listed holdings to reflect frontier market risk. That ends the news on the hour. Good morning. Thank you for listening. Káàárọ̀, ìròyìn ní ṣókí. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti fi àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ojú ọjọ́ mẹ́ta síta tí ó sì ń ṣèkìlọ̀ fáwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà láti retí àrá àti òjò níwọ̀nba láwọn apá ibìkan lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti ọjọ́ Àìkú sí ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun. Àjọ tó ń wo ṣàkún bójú ọjọ́ ṣe rí lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí, Nigerian Meteorological Agency NIMET ló fi àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ojú ọjọ́ náà síta nílùú Àbújá nínú àtẹ̀jáde tuntun lórí bójú ọjọ́ yóò ṣe rí, tí àjọ náà sì sọtẹ́lẹ̀ pé ojú ọjọ́ yóò ṣọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ yíká àwọn apá àríwá, àwọn gbùngbùn àríwá àti gúúsù orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Àjọ náà sọ pé ẹkùn àríwá yóò ní ìrírí ojú ọjọ́ oòrùn pẹ̀lú àwọn àwọ̀ sánmọ̀ tí ó túká, tí ó sì ṣeé ṣe kí ìjì òjò àárọ̀ kùtùkùtù pẹ̀lú àrá àti mọ̀nàmọ́ná wáyé. Òjò wẹ́líwẹ́lí nìrètí wà pé yóò rọ̀ láwọn ibìkan lápá àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ Sokoto, Kebbi, Zamfara, Kaduna, Borno, Taraba àti Adamawa. Lẹ́kùn àárín gbùngbùn àríwá, àjọ náà sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé yóò rí oòrùn pẹ̀lú àwọsánmọ̀ tí ó túká àti ìjì òjò àárọ̀ kùtùkùtù pẹ̀lú àrá àti mọ̀nàmọ́ná tí ó ṣeé ṣe kí ó wáyé. Àjọ olókòwò Oòduà ti kéde pé ìgbéléwọ̀n tí àjọ tó ń ṣe ìgbéléwọ̀n báwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ ṣe dúró re sí nínú okòwò àti owó ní í ṣe nípa àjọ náà ti gbé sórí òṣùwọ̀n àfojúsùn àṣeyọrí àkókò yìí àti ti ọjọ́ iwájú. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ìgbéléwọ̀n yìí, alága àjọ Oòduà ọ̀mọ̀wé Tọ́lá Kàsálí wòye pé ìgbéléwọ̀n yìí ṣàfihàn agbára ilé-iṣẹ́ náà nípa àwọn ohun ìní àti bó ṣe pẹ̀ka sí àti bó ṣe ń fakọyọ sí láwùjọ ìdókòwò. Alákòóso àgbà fún ilé-iṣẹ́ olókòwò Oòduà ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abdulrahman Yunusa fi ìdùnnú hàn sí àwọn ìgbéléwọ̀n yìí. Ó wòye pé iṣẹ́ tí àjọ GCR ṣe náà ṣàfihàn bí ilé-iṣẹ́ yìí ṣe ti ń pawó wọlé lọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìlọ́po méjì láàrin ọdún méjì pẹ̀lú $100 bílíọ̀nù àti bílíọ̀nù 5 dín díẹ̀ $4.8 bílíọ̀nù tó jẹ́ owó tó wà nílẹ̀. Ó tẹnumọ́ pé àkójọpọ̀ àwọn dúkìá tí àjọ Oòduà ní pẹ̀lú àdéhùn gbèsè ọlọ́jọ́ pípẹ́ ní Wonabed Limited tó jẹ́ ẹ̀ka ilé-iṣẹ́ náà. Nígbà tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àwọn àfojúsùn ọjọ́ iwájú, ọ̀gbẹ́ni Yunusa ṣíṣọ lójú ẹ̀ pé ilé-iṣẹ́ náà ti ń gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ láti ná owó tó lé ní $2 mílíọ̀nù sídìí okòwò ilé ìgbafẹ́, ta ilé ta ilẹ̀, iná ọba àtàwọn nǹkan mìíràn láàrin ọdún 3 sí 5. Àtẹ̀jáde tí iléeṣẹ́ olókòwò Oòduà fi síta láti pàṣẹ lórí ẹ̀ka tó ń rí sí ìsọdọ̀tun àti ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀gbẹ́ni Victor Ayétòrò tọ́ka sí pé àkójọpọ̀ àwọn dúkìá ilé-iṣẹ́ náà lọ́pọ̀ àwọn àsìkò tí wọ́n fi ṣe àyẹ̀wò rẹ̀ àtàwọn gbèsè tí wọ́n ti san nígbà tí àwọn ibi tí owó ti ń wọlé kò tí ì gbọ́ bùkátà tó wà nílẹ̀, èyí tó tó ìlọ́po méjì láàrin ọdún méjì lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n bá tún ṣàmúlò àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n fi sílẹ̀ àìbáàmọ̀ tí àkùdé bá bá ọjà wọn. Èyí ló pin ìròyìn ní ṣókí ẹ máa yáṣẹ́.
It's the Fiesta. 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 Pictures and inspiration for the morning. Regularize upon global observances. Follow insightful analysis from experts.
You're welcome back to Breakfast Fiesta on Oluyole 98.5 FM Ibadan, where we have been reviewing the just concluded Osun governorship election. And before the break, our guest, Dr. Of course, we're still here with both our guests, Dr. Adekunle Oluyole, an economist and public affairs analyst, and Dr. Adekunle Okola, security expert and public affairs analyst. So before the break, Dr. Oluyole was telling us about the ease of politicians, to defect from one party to another, and how people, out of loyalty, now vote for candidates and not parties. But I asked, isn't that dangerous? The party is supposed to have guidelines, ideologies to guide politicians and whoever is in the party. But now that they just defect and there are no ideologies, how do you curtail politicians when they go overboard?
Yeah, thank you. It's easier to, in theory, to see political party, even democracy, as a voice of the people. Actually, democracy might not actually be a voice of the people.
So what is?
It might be a voice of some people for the people. How do you understand that? A voice of some people. Because when you look at the way the political process is designed, is to involve people at every stage, but that is not the case. That is not the case. Some people decide who will be the candidate, not the people themselves. We only vote for people that are brought up for us, vote for this person. That's all. In many localities, people only do out of 2 evils. Like, so that is the reason why people cause carpet. There is no party loyalty. There is no assurance that if you work for your party, you are going to be compensated. Somebody who just defect from another party today can get the ticket that you who have been there for 10 years being loyal to, so that even the party is not loyal to its member. You understand what I'm trying to say now? So that is the reason now why people can jump from one party to another, because they knew there is no party loyalty. If the party loyalty is there and somebody is coming from one party and you know that the other party will not accept him, that no, we have our loyalists. As if the issue of loyalists doesn't come in. You understand what I'm trying to say now? So, and meanwhile, that's even what plays out when Adeleke said we make the decisions. That's all.